on to Tomic, the founder of Alea. And Alea is well known as being one of the best tech partners. So how important is your secure and robust API, and how does that help generate a great player experience?
Look at the banking industry. They have API governance, they have PCI compliance, they are the level that is very far away from us. But the banking industry is mainstream, okay? So they have developed all this best practice for many industries. What do we have at the core of our gaming operations? It's games. And games are ruled by APIs. Like financial transactions, game transactions are ruled by APIs. So what we need to develop is the technology, that level of API governance that allows us to be sure that we have the technological robustness as the banking industry. And we're not there yet. As the gaming industry, we're not there yet. We don't have those standards, and that's what we are fighting for. Why does it create a better player experience? You don't have all these bugs. You don't have all these spins that are lost in the middle. You don't have all these games where the player gets kicked out of the session. And most importantly, you wouldn't have all the hacks that we're seeing today. There's millions that are lost by operators and software providers because there's a big ecosystem of hackers that know perfectly how to hack these APIs.
Yeah, and how do you get your feedback to help continuously develop your offering to meet industry demand?
We get the feedback from operators themselves. To be honest, we don't get it from the software providers. It's not coming from there. Even sometimes we give them feedback and we say we saw there's a bug here, or we saw there's a legitimate win, and the answer is more or less always the same, that everything's fine. The feedback comes from the operator or from our own people. It's an internal feedback.
And you ask operators to meet a high technology standard when working together. Why is that important, and how does that help shape your client relationship?
Operators are more and more aware of is that there is an API problem. That they didn't know that before, but with the rise of crypto casinos, fast paying, fast payouts, they have a 2 million win, they accepted the 1 million deposit, they have to pay out the 2 million win like that. There's no more this QIC thing and we're gonna wait, etc. So they paid out. They even paid out on the weekend. And then they found out after there was an illegitimate win. Okay? So now there's more and more consciousness, and people like me, the people like Continent 8 also, that are speaking, that are explaining that before all the hacks were DDoS attacks, and now they're all on third-party APIs. Not on the banking one, because they're very well protected. On the CRM one, they steal your database, which is not good. Database breach are not good. But gaming API, it's the worst thing that can happen to you, because money has been literally printed and taken out of your system.
And how is Alea helping operators achieve success across Europe, and why choose Alea over the competitors?
The main reason I would say is that Alea is focusing on aggregation. We don't do platform, and we will not do platform. We will still get focused on aggregation because we believe there's enough work on aggregation. And we are, as far as I know, the only aggregator that forces 100% of their new software providers to integrate our own API. We become reliable for that. So we never integrate the API of a software provider. They always integrate us. And no other aggregator does that, but when we talk with our customers, the operators, they don't do that neither. And we come from the B2C. We were an operator with Slots Million back in time. We were doing the same thing. We were integrating software providers. That is not possible anymore. With one software provider coming out every 2 weeks, you cannot integrate them. They must integrate you, which means that you need to have a dedicated team to do that. Because if you talk to your development team to integrate software APIs, it's a punishment. It's like telling them to go and clean the toilets. They're not going to like it. I know I had the same issues with my team. And they don't have the knowledge, and they don't keep the knowledge, because you need to have different people doing that within your team. So you need a dedicated team, a specialized team, to create your own API, and then have software providers integrating it. And as far as I know, nobody else does that than us. That's our main motto, and we want to promote API governance within the iGaming industry.
Alexander, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.